Hey y'all, how you guys doing? Welcome to Get It Right. I'm T. Y'all, we talking about Liv's life. You already know. The first thing I want to say about this is that there is not anything that Liv's life can say or do or imply that would ever gather me from anywhere that I'm at. Do you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I was watching our girl over the weekend, and I'm really trying to choose. Oh, I forgot my rings. I'm really trying to choose words that are not fallacious. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's not like it's never that to me. Like, I do not have a problem with this lady at all. I don't even know her. I am just talking about her, which she, comes online and presents. That is literally it. I do understand that, for some people it might strike a nerve or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, oh well. So it's never like on nothing mean. It's never like on nothing like that. Honestly, it's not. I just be watching like, okay, and so Olivia this weekend was getting her place together, and her place, apparently, her words, is infested with roaches. Girl, I heard the word roach so many times this weekend while I was watching her. I started looking around my house, and I ain't never had no roaches. Well, I take that back. One time when I was 20, I lived in an apartment, and my neighbor had them really, really, really bad, and I never knew I knew what they were and how they looked, but I had never personally experienced them, okay? And so my now husband, he was my man at the time, when he came over to my place, he was like, you got roaches? And I was like, no. And he was like, yes, you do. Like, this is roaches. Because roaches leave like a little film behind when they crawl. And I did not know that, y'all. So he was like, yeah, you do. And so, like, soon after that encounter, I started seeing them. And baby, when I tell you I was petrified, I left. I left the shit there because he schooled me because he from the projects. So he was like, yeah, like, they travel, they multiply, like, all of this shit. So, like, make sure you, like, he was telling me to tie my shit up and apply, like, he was schooling me. And I was like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm out of here. I took my purses, which at the time is the only thing that I really valued. I took my purses. I think I took a couple pairs of shoes or something like that. Scott! Never looked back. When we passed by that place, it's still standing. He'd be like, remember you used to live there? So, I say that to say, girl, anyways, so she was upset with the apartments because they didn't fumigate prior to her moving in. And it was like, girl, you them people to move in that place. Like, you needed somewhere to go. So, like, I would think she was, anyway, so she was mad at them about that. So, anyways, she was doing that. She was unpacking. She was putting up her stuff or whatever. And she was having some small conversation. She was also live on TikTok too. Then I caught a little bit here and there. It sounds like the kids are coming in the summer. Her little kids are coming home in the summer. She's planning on putting them in daycare. I think like public assisted daycare or something like that, because she said she can't afford daycare. And the older kids, it was her weekend to have them, but since she wasn't getting her place till Friday, and I guess their agreement is Thursday where she's supposed to get the kids, he wouldn't let her get them. And to that, I say, I feel, I'm sorry, you guys, I see it both ways. I see it both ways. On one hand, I'm like, damn, that's really fucked up. Like, they ain't seen their mama in X amount of days. She been locked up, whatever. Figure it out, bro. But on the other end, I'm also like, this lady is so difficult. So, I understand why when you get a chance to stick her, you stick her. I get it. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying I get it. I get both sides. Again, I've said this time and time again. If the court order says get the kids on Thursday, get the kids on Thursday. Why are you playing? You already know who you dealing with. He has showed you who he is. He has showed you what his boundary is. He has showed you what he's going to tolerate, what he's not going to tolerate. So you should just do what you're supposed to do so you can do what you want to do. That is just my opinion about it. But at the same time, I'm like, let that girl get her kids, So, yeah, I just, as I was just like watching her put up her stuff, and she was saying she was going to the Dollar Tree to get, to decorate. I was just like, thank God. I was just thanking God for, for my circumstance, really. And I'm not comparing myself. I'm just, I do this all the time. I see people on the street, like, whatever, asking for money, or at the bus stop, and I just, in my mind, in my heart, I'm just like, thank you so much, Lord, because I know that at any given time it could be me. Like, I am not special. I am not special. Okay, I know that I too am susceptible to circumstance. So I'm not gonna do all that, back and forth, and this is, because I don't have to, anybody is susceptible to it. Yeah, I'll just say that. Y'all, we got a new puppy. Well, my daughter got a new puppy over the weekend, and he is so gorgeous. He is gorgeous, and I am in love with him. It's a tiny red poodle, or mini red poodle, I think. He hella cute. Do y'all want to see him? I'm gonna show y'all him. He's probably gonna be in my next video. Honestly, that's really all I had. I wish I had, something else to say, but it's just like same girl, different day. She's talking about when she goes to work, she's gonna be pregnant when she's working, so she doesn't want to have to work full time, and it just stuff we've all heard before. But I'm hoping that this time, things are what she's planning for them to be, for her sake and her family's sake. I know her mama is tired. I know that lady is tired. Yes, we love our kids and we are here to help them, but baby, we be tired. We be wanting the best for y'all. as a mom of grown-ups, get it together, love, okay? We tired. Bye.